Welcome back! You know why we're here? We're here to open these Merlin 96-97 beauties of cards,
what
right?
beauties they are.
They are beauties, and but they're really hard to open because I want to be careful while doing it. And
glue doesn't age well. We're
yeah,
figuring out.
that's what we're
It's
figuring
getting
out.
even gluier.
So I want you to name 3 Tottenham players who wore this jersey while I try to get my slippery hands onto this.
Okay. We got Stefan Iversen, because we have that jersey, right? We have, I believe, Klinsmann. At least he wore one of the Holston jerseys.
Iversen.
We got that one too, actually. And then I would say Darren Anderton.
Darren Anderton, good shout. I'm quite sure did he also play for Wimbledon?
Darren Anderton? No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
No.
I'm just stalling.
Yeah. Okay.
The first card.
Let's get going.
Right off the bat, we have Steve Howe.
Steve Howe.
The Newcastle defender.
Yeah. He was decent. I think he was a starter. Dangerous on the corner kicks, right? Big central defender. But obviously, there's other players on that team.
It's one of those cards you pull out of this pack and you continue pulling cards.
Yeah, for sure. Let's go on. Let's get going. Yeah.
And this beauty of a card, it's none other than the Danish, beast of goalie, I'd say.
Yeah.
This guy,
He's screaming. I just remember screaming, and I remember his save against Sporting Lisbon in the Champions League. That was like an insane save.
Awkwardly specific.
Yes.
That's the one where he's like underneath himself and just pulls it over the bar.
Yeah. But also the jersey there, it's pretty iconic. The purple goalie jersey, it's very cool. I love it.
I found what was weird back in the 90s that the goalies had like paddings on their
really
elbows.
thick, heavy jerseys.
Yeah, because there were
shot stoppers, I guess.
It hurt to hit the ground.
Yes.
Goalies don't have that anymore. Or we have that Hungarian one with the pants, right? Rocking those pants.
Okay, what's next?
We have Paul McGrath, the Aston Villa defender, no?
We pulled him on a previous episode, right? I think one of the first ones we posted, actually.
Yeah.
Not a player we remember much of. But hey, what's next?
It's another Aston Villa player. It's the sticky cards. They have stick together. So it's Steve Staunton. You know what I remember of him? I kept selling him. The first thing I did when taking charge of Aston Villa on Football Manager was like, get rid of this guy. I think
that probably says a lot, right?
I think he's a right midfielder, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Veteran left-sided midfielder.
Oh, okay.
Almost.
Close.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyways, that was nothing too crazy. What's up?
The next guy is Andrei Konchesky.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The Russian. I think he's probably one of the best Russian players in English football.
This is from his time at Everton and speedy right winger and
And as a Man United fan, right? You remember the early 90s where he was rocking the wing. He was really good at United. He obviously wasn't as good at Everton, but still very good player.
Decent pull. A year before and get the Manchester United version of him, I would be very happy. But on the decline at this stage.
Okay.
This one is a beauty of a card. I believe we have this from before, but it's Big Dunk.
Big Dunk. You can't get enough cards of him.
I'll stack them up all day.
Yeah,
the entire pack could be Big Dunk.
He's just he as many of the other players, he just represents what the Premier League was all about back then. Physicality, strong, scary to face as a defender, and
elbows.
You don't see many of those
elbows during headers. That's
you
what
don't see many of those strikers these days, right?
Because they would be sent off straight away.
Exactly.
That's pretty much why. So
okay, what's next?
We have the Robert Di Matteo, Chelsea defender.
The Italian, would you call it maybe mafia? The Chelsea team back then?
Yeah.
It was just a bunch of Italians.
And This guy, he managed Chelsea to a Champions League semi-final.
No,
Was
he
it?
won the Champions. Yeah, he won the Champions League.
I think Roy Hodgson named like if you just looked at merits, like he would go down as one of the best coaches.
Oh, for sure.
He was an interim coach at Chelsea, and like his legacy.
I think they even featured him in their launch of the new jersey for this season. He was part of the shoot.
That's true. It's like
so he has a huge standing in the club, obviously. But hey, who's next?
It's Dave Beesant. Is that what you call it?
Okay.
And I got
goalie.
Goalie. It's Southampton. It's like to remember a Southampton goalie jersey from the 90s. That's a bit hard. So I was struggling a bit with this card. But yeah, England international got 2 games for England.
Oh wow, I had no clue. I don't remember him. Have to be frank.
Came from Chelsea, and yeah. You have a stack of cards there, and I'd say that there's. I have a favorite.
Yeah, I do too. Actually, for me, it's not Peter Schmeichel. It is Robert Di Matteo, because I just loved the memories of Chelsea back then was so special, and he was just an incredible midfielder. So yeah, I have to say.
I'm not a trader, so I'm gonna go with Peter Schmeichel. I'm gonna always support my own team. So you do you. I could tell by this card, it's definitely not a grade 10. You can see it's quite crooked there, the print below. So, but one for the history books. The same with Robert Di Matteo. The pack, all in all.
Nothing too special
cards.
No.
They're few and far between.
They are for a good reason, right? They are
because
special.
they're worth okay amount of money.
But the memories are worth way more than the money these cards are worth.
And still no David Beckham, so I guess we're gonna have to keep opening.
Yeah,
that's what
let's
we're
get going.
What happens when we unpack him?
Only one way to find out, right?
We try to unpack 2 of the cards.
Yeah.
So give us a like, give us a follow, watch more. We have tons of these cards.
It's like endless of packs, so it has to be some unique ones in here that we haven't unfolded yet. So you just have to stay tuned, right? What's coming?
And this one is the one we're opening next.
Yeah.
So we'll see you in the next video.